15 years old when I was diagnosed, so I lost a lot of friends through it because I was just kind of, it was hard to deal with me at times because I was very tired, I was very weak all the time, I couldn't go out.
It just feels like a lot of attention was brought to me as opposed to my sister and brother, and it was kind of sad for them. And I missed out on the school because for 3 months I was in the hospital, which isn't very long compared to most. But my teacher would come every day, so I got to miss out on the relationships with my classmates.
I remember I wasn't almost allowed to start kindergarten on time because they didn't think I would be ready to be around all the other kids because, kids are gross. We sneeze, cough all over each other and whatnot.
I mean, the biggest thing that you'll probably hear from most people is just a sense of normalcy. A lot of people's eyes are on you, especially if you went to school as a kid. Almost everyone's asking you how you're doing and stuff. And in a weird way, sometimes it can be less about just the individual.
So for me, it was a lot of, in the initial phases of it, it was a lot of isolation from even my siblings because of how all the germs and things little kids have. And then because I was around adults so much, I matured much, much faster than people around me. So while everybody else is over here, playing Simon Says or whatever, I wanted to do bigger things. I wanted to sit and read actual big novels and things like that. So it put me kind of a bit of an outcast with my age group.
Definitely took away from me getting my permit at 15, me hanging out with my friends. I never went to any high school parties or anything because I was just known as the cancer girl. And so that hurt a lot. But, it's kind of made me who I am today, I think.
I remember not being able to go on play dates a lot. I remember I wasn't allowed to have a dog. I did sneak a cat in to our house once. And my mom heard it meowing and she was like, "What is that noise?" And I was like, "I don't know."
I felt really isolated. I felt really kind of sad because a lot of people my age, you want to go out and you want to play with them, but they didn't know how to deal with someone who was so mature for that age.
The attention's on you not just for the person you are, but for what you're going through, and people kind of forget that sometimes. And that's something I've kind of noticed more as I watch other people go through it, but it's something that's not really highlighted that much.
And then the nurses at Children's Mercy talked to my parents as soon as I was diagnosed and said, "Hey, this is a great place for her to go."
It's a chance for a kid who is going through treatment and having the different lifestyle compared to the rest of their kids in their school to be able to just be a kid, just have fun, just let loose, dance, party, swim, whatever. It's great.
I think to me, Camp Quality is a place where kids with cancer can come and like the motto says, just be kids again. They see that they're not the only kid who's going through what they're going through. They're able to make lifelong friendships. It's just a really special place, not only for the campers, but for the companions too. I really think that Camp Quality is something that you have to be here to experience. It's so hard to put into words just how magical and special it is until you actually get to be on the grounds and see the impact that this camp makes, not only on the campers, but on the companions as well.
Awesome. I always say Camp Quality is the happiest place on earth because it's, whenever I was a camper, I was diagnosed when I was my teenager. And so going through that in high school is kind of pretty hard, and you lose a lot of friends going through that. So it was a place where I could find a family, kids my age to have fun with, and they pretty much, their goal here is to make sure kids have the best week of their life. So it was definitely the best week of my life every time, and now I feel grateful that I can offer that to some other kiddos.
For me, it's like a second home. It's been a place that I have been able to grow and develop into the person that I am today. And they've always pushed me, but at the same time, if I'm going past what I should be personally, they will help me to confine what that is.
Camp quality to me, it's a family away from your family. It's literally the greatest week of the year, of my life, every year. It's literally just amazing. Like seeing these kids, there's not even words for it, it's just amazing.
To put it simply, Camp Quality is the greatest place on earth. I look forward to it every year. It's my favorite week of every year, and each year as it ends, I'm always looking forward to it the next year. It's just kind of a place where not only kids can be kids again, but companions can also be kids again.
My definition of camp quality, it's definitely what their little motto is. It's letting kids with cancer be kids again, but it's more than just that to me. Because being a companion now, you see a whole other side of it, and the kids, they just bring, it's definitely like that family orientation, and just, I don't even know how to explain it. There's just so many things you have to experience for yourself to really understand the amazingness that goes on between just the campers and the staffs. And it is a family. That is one thing, is it's a big, happy family.
Just heard in my ear that campers are arriving.
Alright, this has been a great show. We're so happy to be here for you.
Who brought the most shoes to camp?
What is your name?
When he grows up, he wants to be just like Jesse James, his hero, riding around on horseback.
Camp Quality, send Alex on over.
Camp Quality, we have many individuals of incredible ability.
It's definitely the people. You come to camp, especially as a first timer, and you may not know anybody, but you literally leave camp with an entire another family. You build great relationships the entire time that you're here. You get to meet people from all over the place. Even though we're Camp Quality Northwestern Missouri, we have people from literally states away. I know one of our companions, he comes from Colorado, so it's really cool just to get to meet all those people, and since we're spending so much time with each other, we just really create really strong bonds, and year after year, it's nice to come back, because sometimes these people you don't see until camp every year, but we jump back in like no time has passed. We get to share each other's stories or hear from each other, so it's really neat.